Hey there, everyone. Meteorologist Robert Spetta here with you. It is the morning of the 14th of December, 2017 in the Western Pacific. I'm actually making this on the evening of the 13th, though, in Western New York, where I recently moved to. So I did see this TD, though. It is Urduja. Now, it's the Pagasa name given by it when it was upgraded to a TD there in the Philippine Area of Responsibility. Has not been named by JMA just yet. Regardless, this is going to be a big rainmaker out there. We already have been seeing a lot of that precipitation come down across parts of Visayas, northern Mindanao. Cebu reports of flooding there as well. See that big bulk convection in the center of circulation. Big thing with this area is pretty nicely interacting with the northeast monsoon, a cold surge coming in across Taiwan and northern Luzon. What that means for most of you is that there is a large wind swath all the way down the coast of Luzon, down there through Samar, Leyte as well, where you can be seeing tropical storm strength winds, definitely very gusty. But I think for most of you, this is the bigger threat. Total rainfall accumulation is being shown here from the ECMWF model. And this is just one of the many models you can take a look at here, but this really gives you a good gauge because this is picking up on upwards about 15 to maybe even 20 inches of precipitation stretching from Cebu over towards southern Samar. Yeah, that is enough to cause some serious flooding, guys. Definitely low-lying areas, hillsides, going to be looking at that threat of some mudslides. This is all mainly a result of the slow movement of the storm system. Now, there is the latest warnings as of doing this, like I said, morning local time in the Philippines on the 14th. You do have signal force 1 in place there across the eastern half of Visayas and the very end of the southern Luzon. But a big thing is, remember those waters between a lot of these islands? I would not be venturing out on any of the ferries. Many of them are going to be canceled as we even look ahead. So right now we're heading into the morning of the 14th. Our low center of circulation is just off the coast of Leyte there. It's tracking off towards the west, but let's look 24 hours from now, just coming on shore in Visayas, 48 hours from now in central Visayas. Then eventually, about 72 hours from now, it starts to head over towards Palawan. A little bit weaker, but the big thing with this is that that's over 3 days just sitting over top of these islands. It's 3 days of just continuous rainfall, mainly in this swath right through here, and that includes those of you in Cebu and also northern areas of Mindanao. So yes, windy conditions north of that center of circulation. Well, I'll just hit the play button here using the Meteor app. This is showing you the ECMWF model. You just see that persistent precipitation. We're still looking at Friday, slowly tracking through inland Visayas here and eventually off towards the west. Hey guys, and that even as it tracks further west, it still gathers in that moisture behind it, pulling in with the northeast monsoon, and even brings some precipitation as far north as Manila by the weekend. But the big thing is it just drags in that precipitation right behind it, and that's why we're looking at those just incredible rain totals. One more thing, numerical guidance also pointing at something else developing as we head in around the Christmas time. Keep an eye on that. This is actually the outlook for numerical output all the way out through the 22nd through the 23rd, picking up in a tropical storm. Actually, this would be a typhoon, 144 knot max wind gusts based on this specific model. If we look at the GFS, that was the ECMWF you just seen, also picks up on a typhoon as well. Pretty strong one. Keeps it east of the Philippines. Good news there. But possibility of a pretty significant Grinch storm if either of these outputs were to follow up here. One does keep it offshore, so you really wouldn't see much of a significant impact on the Philippines. But something we're going to watch out for in the extended range. Right now, though, stay safe out there, guys. I know this storm system, a late season one. It is definitely mid-December, but hey, this is why I always say typhoon season never really ends in the Western Pacific, and I really dislike it when anybody ever says, oh, it's the start of typhoon season, or this is out of season. No, there's always a typhoon season out here, guys. So always got to keep your guard up. All right. Thanks for watching. Do follow my Facebook and Twitter, though. A lot of my posts are about the severe snow I'm getting where I am, but I like to help you guys out back in the Philippines. All right. Thanks for watching.